so good. We're actually a day late because we booked this Airbnb. We were supposed to initially stay here for 5 nights, which turned into 4 nights because we missed our flight yesterday. We're supposed to spend 2 nights here. We are currently in Boulevard La Boquilla. It's called La Boquilla. I'm gonna write it down right here. And so we're spending 1 night here, and then tomorrow we're checking into another Airbnb, and we'll be in the central area of Colombia, or Cartagena. I forgot what they call it. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Sometime in this video I'll figure out the name of the central, but they call it Little Miami because it looks like Miami, and we can actually see it from here. It's pretty dope. Yes, so in just a minute I'm gonna show you guys the apartment tour. Really nice, pretty nice and cozy. I like it. Oh, quick disclaimer, nobody speaks English here. Make sure you download a translating app. You're gonna need it. Nobody speaks English at all over here, and of course we are in their country, so I don't expect anybody to speak English. So yes, so before you come here, make sure you get you not a dictionary. Nobody carries a dictionary anymore. Just recently downloaded Google Translate, so that's just how we've been communicating, just back and forth. I'll speak into the speaker, they'll speak into the speaker, and so far so good. We rented a car, so we're gonna be around the town, living large. I'm gonna get into all the details of the car and how much it costs and everything. I'm gonna get into it a little later in the video. Just enjoy the vibe. Enjoy the vibe because we're about to vibe. Okay, I got a big old booger in my eye. So upon arrival in Cartagena, we were able to run into some locals that were standing outside of the airport that were agents of a rental company. So they actually gave us a ride from the airport to the rental place, and we rented from Turo. And like I said, make sure you have your translator because they do not speak any English. So yeah, for this car we stayed for 4 days. We stayed for 4 days, and it was a total of $400 and something. I forgot what it was, but yes. So they didn't ask for any deposit or anything like that. It was a pretty smooth process, so which I really like. So I recommend you guys checking out Turo if you are interested in getting a rental car. Okay, so now into our Airbnb. It was so nice. The best thing about it was like 9 minutes away from the airport. So yeah, I really like that. But we didn't stay here for the whole time because we kind of divided our trip in two. But yeah, so this is what the first location looks like. So for the first 2 nights, this was our first Airbnb. It was pretty nice and cozy. I actually booked this last minute. So I thought that was a pretty great find for last minute. When I say last minute, I mean I booked this the day before our arrival. So yeah, so this was pretty great. And the jacuzzi, of course, chef kiss. Yeah, so we stayed here for 2 nights, which was pretty affordable. You can go ahead and check in the description box below. I have left the link for this specific Airbnb if you're interested, and it doesn't break the bank at all. So yeah. So now we're about to get something to eat because bitches are hungry. I want some fish and rice, so I'm about to try and go find some fish and rice. Yeah, so we're about to get something to eat because we haven't eaten since we got here. We just kind of were relaxing, and now it's time to get something to eat. My hair is cute. I look like a coconut, but a cute coconut, yeah? Yeah. Feed us anything. So of course, after a long day of travels and settling into our Airbnb, we didn't have the energy to do too much, so we just wanted to get something to eat somewhere pretty close. And luckily this restaurant was right next to the Airbnb, about like 3 to 5 minutes walking distance, so that's pretty convenient. The restaurant is called Puerto Vallarta Mexico Taqueria. Pretty affordable place too. Yeah, so I think it's pretty convenient with the Airbnb. So if you do decide to stay at this place, Puerto Vallarta is right next to you if you don't feel like doing too much to get some food. And the food was 8 out of 10. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Hey guys, so today is our first full day. It is currently, we're like right by the airport. These airplanes have just been going at it. But it's 12:47 p.m. We're getting ready to go get something to eat. So on today's schedule, we're going ATV riding. So they're gonna take us on a tour around the city, riding ATVs. And this will be my first time riding an ATV. I've never ridden one before. So I'm excited. Yes, so first we're gonna go get something to eat. No, first we have to get some clothes because we weren't prepared for this activity. So we're gonna go get some clothes, like, you know, clothes to throw away, basically, because that's the advice I'm getting. They're saying to wear something you don't care about, and everything I have with me I care about. So we have to get that. Then we're gonna go eat somewhere really nice. Actually, I looked it up. So far so good. Last night we went to go get something to eat. It was just right down the street from my Airbnb. It's been very stressful as far as the language, because they do not speak any English here. So I've been having to bust a little bit for that Spanish. Like I said before, get you a translator because they don't play here. It's like it can get frustrating actually. It can get frustrating because everything, even the menu, the food, everything is in Spanish. So yeah, so I'm about to take y'all on my adventure in the city, okay? Oh my God, I did not, my mustache is mustaching. Ridiculous. Anyways, let's go and get this day started. I'm not wearing anything special, just wearing jeans and a bodysuit because I'm about to go buy some clothes that I'm gonna wear for the ATV riding. But until then, hasta luego. So upon starting your Cartagena exploring, I do recommend your first stop to be Cartagena Centro, aka Walled City. It is the #1 attraction in Cartagena. It is a city within a wall, as it's called. But this place is full of all the history of Cartagena and culture. As you can see, you run into the cultural women wearing the cultural outfits, which I thought was so beautiful. But we also took that opportunity to go ahead and shop for the clothes that we were looking for our ATV activity. So you can kind of find all that stuff within that city. It's just amazing. It's full of locals, it's full of tradition and culture. So yeah. And also one other tip is cash is really big over there. They're not really cashless individuals, so you will have to exchange some money. And the exchange rate is for $1 that is 3,950 Colombian pesos. So well, at the moment that I went, but you know it is subject to shifting and going up and down depending on the season.
She is the beautiful nigga, Rihanna. I'm not smoke marijuana. No smoke. More beautiful Rihanna Expo. Ella ya le gustó, el nombre de ella no lo sé, pero ella es una combinación de Rihanna con Beyoncé. Con todo el respeto en la ciudad de Cartagena. El respeto para William, pero tu novia sí está buena. Tu novia sí está nueva porque tiene mucho esposo, me graba con 2 celulares y esto va para Nueva York. Esto va para Nueva York, ahora no tengo novia. Yo de Nueva York y el flow de Colombia. Vamos para adelante, me follo a Mia Khalifa, pero el patón enfócalo, Wiz Khalifa.
Now Wiz Khalifa.
More flow, hey, more.
let's get into the food. OMG, Conde is my number one favorite. From everything that I ate in Colombia, Conde, this restaurant was my favorite. The food was so good, the atmosphere amazing, and it was affordable, pretty affordable. We had two full course meals with alcoholic drinks, and I believe that we only paid $64 US. And guys, that's the price we pay for one over here, okay? And the food is as good as it looks. I just completely recommend checking out Conde because we actually ended up going there multiple times, and yeah, it was that good, okay? And the service, amazing. The waitresses were so nice and sweet and very patient, so I just really enjoyed the whole atmosphere there. The energy is amazing. And the food again, girl, should I tell you about the food again? Just go and find out.
I saw yesterday. What's going on? Good. Where are you from?
On our way to Dirt Bike. I've never ever dirt biked. Excuse my hair. I don't want to get it dirty. But yeah, I'm about to ride a ATV. Okay. But I look good though. And for our ATV tour, we decided to book with Cartagena ATV. Here's their Instagram if you'd like to look them up. And here's Juan Luis, who was our tour guide. He was awesome, sweet, and very informative. I just enjoyed the whole thing. I give the company 5 stars, okay? They know what they're doing. But as far as price, it is per bikes, of course. Each bike's was about $150 US for a bike. So I didn't really know how to ride these. I've never rode them before, so I had my boyfriend just get one of them and I could just hop on his back and enjoy the ride, because I really was concerned about the content, you get me? I can't, and one of the rules is you can't ride and record at the same time, so the back seat was the seat for me. So guys, during this tour, be prepared to make multiple stops. Shout out to Cartagena ATV for this well thought out process. So they basically take you to the beach, for instance, Gold Beach, which is the beach that they take you to for some sightseeing and also learn a little bit about, you know, the background of the beach. I really enjoyed this whole experience. It was so fun. And he also took the time to kind of let us know where the name Gold Beach came from. So apparently it is called Gold Beach because the sand contains minerals that shine, but it only shines when the sun is out. Unfortunately, we went there on a rainy day. But altogether, this tour was a 10 out of 10 for me. So after about an hour and some change of ATV riding, you get to go to a resting stop where they give you coconut water out of coconuts, which is included in your ATV price. So that's really nice. And at this resting stop, you can buy some souvenirs or you can get a massage by the beach, which is exactly what I went for. You know the vibes. So she charged me 20,000 Colombian pesos, which is equivalent to $5 for a total of 10 minutes. And girl, that was the best $5 I've ever spent in my life. Now, after the rest and the massage, it was time to head back to the main office. And yeah, so we got to ride into the sunset. It was so much fun. You guys book with Cartagena ATV, okay? And of course, after a long day of adventuring, I decided to take a little dip in our jacuzzi, and it was also our last night at this Airbnb, so why not? We finally made it to our second Airbnb. We're gonna be here for 2 days and then it's bye-bye time. So far it's been so fun. I mean, you guys can see it's a really nice Airbnb. I love it here. I'm gonna leave all the information in the description below. If you guys want the link of where we stayed and blah blah blah, I sure will. So now we're getting ready to go get something to eat. We're going to a really nice restaurant. I'm doing research right now on where to go, but I have my eye on 2 of them. So once we get there, we'll figure out which one we chose, okay? But for the moment, you guys go ahead and enjoy this house tour because this apartment is really nice, okay? Like, whatever. Let me stop talking. Let me show y'all. As you guys can see, this Airbnb is really nice, and it was actually affordable. Colombia altogether is a pretty affordable country. You know, things aren't overpriced over there, but just click in the description box below if you are interested in booking this masterpiece while you go to Colombia. I have the link for y'all in there. But yeah, so this is a 2-bedroom, amazing ocean view, highest floors. I mean, it just checked off my whole list. Just look at this view, y'all. Yeah, whatever. Just enjoy the vibe, because girl, this place was giving what it was supposed to give, okay? somewhere to eat something nice. My bestie gave me this when she came back from Ivory Coast, so it looks cute. I think it looks good. Sweet ass lemonade. And for our outing tonight, we decided to go to Getsemani. It is also another historical town, which is right next to Walled City, El Centro. And y'all, this place comes like alive at night. Okay, as you can see, it is just so much going on in this one little historical place. I really enjoyed it and stuff. We got to see, of course, Michael Jackson, which was pretty fun. But then we also started just walking around because we actually came for some food, but we decided, hey, you know, we didn't expect it to look like this, so we decided to just, you know, go with the vibe and stuff. And guess what we ran into? Now, if you're African, then you know what's going on. Girl, what? Some people call it kebabs, some people call it suya, but baby, these right here, those were banging, okay? Oh, this is good. This is so good. You want to use your phone?
Suya in Colombia. Yes,
Have some. So after a couple minutes of roaming the streets of Getsemani, we finally remember the reason why we came here, and that was to get some food. And our choice of dining tonight is Doña Lola. Y'all, this whole place, I mean, just check out the decoration, the vibe. It was just very romantic, very Spanish. I enjoyed the whole thing. Very elegant. I mean, I felt like I was in a Spanish castle eating there. The food was definitely a 10 out of 10. They even had a live band at some point of time. Y'all, okay, I'm gonna just stop talking. Y'all just look for yourselves.
thank you.
So after dinner, we decided to keep going into the night. But first, I came home to do a little quick change because now we're going into after hours. All right. Girl, I know I'm serving. Yeah, it's given. It's a given. Purr. Okay guys, so when it comes to the nightlife in Cartagena, you've got to head back to Getsemani once more. Like I told you guys, it is the central area, so everything happens there day and night. And on this specific road, you can find multiple clubs and bars, but my number one choice for you guys is Seven Times. I really enjoy Seven Times. That is because it was a pretty entertaining club. They even had a live circus crew performing during the club, so I thought that was pretty cool. They were dancing along with the music. But the best part about this club is the fact that they have multiple rooms, guys. It's called Seven Times because they have 7 different rooms with 7 different vibes. So you can catch an urban vibe, you can catch a tropical vibe, you can even catch a rooftop vibe, y'all. So of course, that's where I ended up going. Yes, y'all. So my number one pick for y'all is Seven Times for a really nice night vibe. And they also have multiple vibes. So it's a one-stop shop. Yep.
To go.
Hey, te apoyo.
It's Gabon. I found Gabon for the first time. That they have Gabon anywhere. Wow, see that? Gabonese girl. Period. So for our last full day, we decided to go back in the city, and I try to get some pictures and stuff. We're back at the Getsemani area. Also, I told you guys it is walking distance from Walled City, so it's really all in the same area. So we just decided to go ahead and shop and buy some souvenirs because I want to take some pictures, but the weather wasn't given. So we just decided to explore, and we also got to ride a horse, which was really fun. It was like a horse carriage, so cute and really funny. Y'all check this out.
You are the best, and she's the boss, you are Kanye West. Hey, te luce las cadenas. Hey, yo te canto a ti, welcome Cartagena.
Oh, he's gonna turn around,
You are the boss. Hey, Cartagena forever, welcome. Hey, te lucen las Cartier. Yo te canto a ti porque tú tienes emoción y pel.
Hey, listen to me, my friend, listen to me. Kanye West and Cardi B. Demasiado estilo. Parece que vinieran a los Estados Unidos.
Kanye West and Cardi B. And guys, that is it for today's video. I really appreciate you guys for taking the time to check me out in my adventures. And if you really enjoyed this, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'm gonna catch you on my next video. Bye.